Your mind predicts the future. That's why you feel now. What if I told you that you've never really experienced the present moment? That the now you're feeling is actually a clever story your brain is telling you about the future? It sounds like something out of science fiction, but it's not. It's a fundamental principle of how your brain works. We tend to think of our minds as reacting to the world, but the truth is far, far stranger. Your mind is always one step ahead, constantly predicting what's going to happen next. And that prediction is your reality. This isn't some philosophical thought experiment. It's a core concept in modern neuroscience. The seamless flow of one moment to the next is the result of an astonishingly complex prediction machine locked inside your skull. So if your experience isn't a perfect reflection of the present, what is it? The answer might just change how you see, well, everything. Section 1. The brain in a box. To get this, you first have to appreciate the big problem your brain faces every single second. Just picture your brain. It's not a window looking out at the world. It's locked inside a dark, silent box, your skull. It has no direct access to light, sound, or touch. All it ever gets are streams of ambiguous electrical signals from your sensory organs. From this noisy, cryptic information, it has to construct everything you experience. The color of the sky, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the meaning in the words I'm saying right now. For centuries, the common assumption was that the brain was reactive. It just waited for sensory data to arrive, and then built your reality from the ground up, like putting together a puzzle. But there's a huge problem with that idea. It's way too slow. If your brain were purely reactive, you couldn't catch a ball, hold a conversation, or even walk down the street without stumbling. The sheer volume of incoming data would be overwhelming. By the time you processed it all, the moment would be long gone. Life would just be a series of constant, jarring surprises. So how does the brain solve this? It cheats. Instead of just reacting, it evolved to do something far more brilliant. It actively and relentlessly predicts the future. Section 2. The prediction engine. Your brain is a prediction machine. Using a lifetime of past experiences, it's always generating a model of the world, a guess about what's going to happen in the very next moment. This process, often called predictive coding, flips our whole understanding of perception on its head. Think of it like this. Your brain doesn't just receive sensory information. It actively generates your experience from the inside out. What you see, hear, and feel isn't a direct reading of the world. It's the brain's best hypothesis of what's out there, a story built from memory and belief. The signals coming from your eyes and ears, their job isn't to create the experience. Their job is to correct it. Happens where they meet. If the incoming happens where they meet, if the incoming data matches the prediction, all is well. The prediction becomes your reality, and you barely even notice. But if there's a mismatch, a prediction error, that's when your brain snaps to attention. That error signal forces the brain to update its model, to learn from the surprise, and to make a better prediction next time. This is why neuroscientists like Anil Seth call our perception a controlled hallucination. It's a hallucination because the experience is generated from within, but it's controlled because it's constantly being reined in by data from the real world. Your reality is a negotiation between what your brain expects and what the world delivers. Section 3. Glitches in the matrix. The best way to see this incredible prediction engine in action is to look at the moments when it gets things wrong, or when it does something so strange it reveals its inner workings. let's talk about your perception of time. Have you ever been in a frightening situation, like a near miss in a car, where time seemed to slow down to a crawl? This isn't just a feeling. It's a window into how the brain handles a crisis. When your normal predictive models fail spectacularly, your brain goes on high alert. The world is no longer predictable. In response, your brain starts encoding memories with far more detail and density than usual. Later, when your mind reconstructs that event, it has so much more data to work with that the memory feels like it lasted much longer. You weren't literally living in slow motion. You were living in a much denser moment. Here's another example you've probably felt. Ever think you felt your phone vibrate only to check and find nothing there? That's a perfect, everyday prediction error. Your brain, so accustomed to the pattern of frequent notifications, generates a prediction. A vibration is likely. That prediction is so strong it actually creates a phantom sensation. For a split second, your brain's guess about the future became your physical reality. This predictive process is happening constantly, even in our most basic actions. Think about catching a ball. If you were purely reactive, the ball would have hit you in the face long before you could even start to move. Instead, your brain, specifically regions like the cerebellum and basal ganglia, predicts the ball's future position from the moment it leaves the other person's hand. You aren't moving your hand to where the ball is. You're moving your hand to a location in the future where your brain predicts the ball will be. Every simple act of coordination is a small miracle of future telling. Section 4. The Great Unveiling, the Illusion of Now. So, let's pull this all together. If your brain is constantly generating your experience based on what it expects, and it only uses the real world for error correction, what does that mean for the present moment? It means the now you feel is not a direct, unfiltered perception of reality. The now is the seamless, unfolding story woven by your brain's non-stop predictions. What you're experiencing is not the present as it happens, but your brain's best guess of what the present should be, a guess made a fraction of a second ago. Neuroscience even has a term for our brain's innate ability to move through time: chronesthesia, or mental time travel. Brain scans show that when we remember the past or imagine the future, a specific network in our parietal and frontal cortex lights up. This tells us something profound. Our brains are fundamentally built for time travel. We aren't anchored to the present. Our minds are designed to effortlessly shift between what was, what is, and most importantly, what will be. The feeling of now is simply the brain's default prediction, the one currently being tested against the world. Living in the prediction. So, the next time you feel the solid reality of the present moment, just remember what you're actually experiencing. It isn't a passive reception of the world. It's an active, creative construction, a controlled hallucination, guided by reality. You aren't just an observer sitting in your skull, watching the world go by. You are a co-creator of your own reality, in a constant collaboration between the world and the astonishing prediction machine between your ears. Every sight, every sound, every feeling is a testament to a brain that lives, not in the now, but in the immediate future it is constantly trying to bring into being. Your reality is the story you tell yourself about what happens next. If this idea changed how you see your own mind, consider subscribing for more journeys into the nature of reality and consciousness. And let me know in the comments. Have you ever had an experience where time seemed to bend? I'd love to hear your stories.